We often hear the phrase, "You are worthy," but how often do we actually stop to really absorb what that means? How often do we genuinely believe it? Worthiness isn't just a feel-good word. It's the core belief that shapes how we treat ourselves and what we invite into our lives. I've been reflecting on this deeply, realizing how my own self-limiting beliefs have sometimes held me back from experiencing the love and the abundance I deserve. Take this in. You are inherently worthy. Before you ever do, achieve, or acquire anything, you are worthy. In other words, you are born worthy. This is a profound and powerful place to live from. However, once again, how many of us really believe we are worthy? I once came across this beautiful metaphor. You are a gemstone, rare and priceless. Did you know that some gemstones are even rarer than diamonds? Each one is a natural masterpiece, unique, stunning, and incredibly valuable. What sets these treasures apart from something that merely looks the same, like costume jewelry? It's all in the details, their unique color, shape, rarity, and the story behind them. A gemstone's value isn't about imitation or appearance. It's in its very DNA, woven into its existence on Earth. In the same way, your worth isn't about external validation. It's about what's already inside you. The experiences, the lessons, the resilience, and the unique story that has shaped you into the person you are today. Like a rare gem, your value is inherent, unshakable, and truly one of a kind. Each of us possesses an indescribable value that cannot be measured. Self-worth is the deep understanding that we are deserving of love and inherently good enough just as we are. This differs from self-esteem, which depends on external factors such as achievements and success. Self-worth, however, is intrinsic and unwavering. Self-worth and self-esteem may seem similar, but they are fundamentally different in their foundation and impact. Self-worth is the deep, intrinsic belief that you are inherently valuable simply because you exist. It doesn't rely on external validation, achievements, or how others perceive you. It's a core understanding that your worth is inherent and unchangeable, regardless of successes, failures, or circumstances. Self-worth is steady and constant. It remains with you even during difficult times, reminding you that you are worthy of love, kindness, and respect simply because you are. Self-esteem, on the other hand, is more influenced by external factors such as achievements, social approval, and how others view you. It's often tied to your performance, accomplishments, and the feedback you receive from the world around you. Self-esteem can fluctuate, depending on how well you meet your own or others' expectations. For example, you might feel good about yourself when you achieve something significant, but when you face setbacks or challenges, your self-esteem might take a hit. Self-doubt plays a key role in this. It often creeps in after setbacks, mistakes, or when we feel overlooked. Self-doubt makes us second-guess our worth and abilities, leading us to believe that we're not enough, not capable, or not deserving. This type of thinking reinforces the idea that our worth is tied to external validation. If others don't affirm us, if we don't meet certain standards, then we must be lacking something. Self-doubt distorts our perception, making us believe that we're falling short of who we should be, rather than recognizing that we're enough, just as we are in this moment. Self-doubt often leads us to measure our worth against others, leading to comparison, competition, and feelings of inadequacy. What many don't think about is that comparison not only undermines our confidence, but it also reinforces the belief that our worth is conditional, that we need to be more or do more to feel valuable. And while external feedback can be helpful, it shouldn't dictate how we feel about ourselves. While self-worth is steady and deeply rooted, self-esteem is more temporary and dependent on external validation. Self-doubt feeds this, creating a feedback loop where we constantly seek validation to confirm our worth, only to have our self-esteem fluctuate based on others' approval. The good news is that we can cultivate self-esteem by reconnecting to our inherent self-worth. When we tap into our worthiness, our belief that we are enough, simply because we exist, we create a solid foundation from which our self-esteem can grow. Instead of seeking validation from others to feel worthy, we start to build a sense of confidence that aligns with our true, authentic self. By nurturing self-worth, we cultivate a deeper, more lasting sense of self-esteem that supports us in living fully and authentically. Self-worth influences our choices and whether we can do such important things as asking for what we need, setting boundaries, and evaluating the quality of our relationships. It is the internal compass that guides how we treat ourselves and how we engage with the world around us. When we hold a strong sense of worthiness, we naturally honor our needs, protect our energy, and choose relationships that align with our values. In Jamie Kern Lima's book, Worthy, she shares a powerful insight. In life, you don't soar to your hopes and dreams. You stay stuck at the level of your self-worth. You don't rise to what you believe is possible. You fall to what you believe you're worthy of. This statement resonates deeply, urging us to reflect on where, in our own lives, the belief in our worth might be hidden. It challenges us to ask, where in my life do I hold back because deep down I question my own value? Where do I fall short of my dreams because I've internalized the belief that I'm not worthy of more? Our dreams, our relationships, our growth. These can only expand when we first confront and transform the stories we carry about our own worthiness. Often, what keeps us from reaching for what we truly desire isn't a lack of ability or opportunity, but the belief that we're not enough, that we don't deserve to have more. Recognizing this can be the first step toward breaking free from those self-limiting patterns and stepping into the fullness of what we're meant to become. I'd like to suggest an experiment. For one day, go through your day with the assumption that you are enough and worthy just as you are. Throughout the day, pay attention to how this belief may shift your sense of well-being, spark moments of discomfort, or bring up anything in between. Notice how your perception of yourself, your actions, and your self-concept begin to transform. No matter what arises, treat yourself with unconditional love. Treat yourself with kindness, compassion, and a deep appreciation for your existence. So, when self-doubt starts to creep in, Remember the precious gemstone you are.